How's it going, everyone? James Lynch here for odds.com, taking a look at some prop bets for Saturday night's UFC Vegas 15 card, which goes down at the Apex in Las Vegas. We're going to start in the main event. Curtis Blaydes, Derek Lewis. I like Curtis Blaydes in this fight. I think it's his fight to lose. The odds a little bit too steep for my liking here. I think he's around a minus 345 on some books, but I like Curtis Blaydes inside the distance. Now, look, there's this false narrative going around that Curtis Blaydes is a boring fighter. He's a point fighter. He doesn't finish fights, but if you look in his career, he's got a lot of stoppage victories. You know, people forget that he finished Junior Dos Santos. He finished Alistair Overeem. I think he can do the same thing here to Derek Lewis with this being a 5-round fight. I don't think it'll be an early finish, but I do think Curtis Blaydes over the 5 rounds will get Derek Lewis tired. He will win via ground and pound or potentially submission. Curtis Blaydes has no submission victories in his career, but I'd rather just take the inside the distance prop in case he does get a submission as opposed to a TKO ground and pound. But I really like Curtis Blaydes here. Minus 130 for the inside the distance prop. I will gladly take that in the main event. I think this is Curtis Blaydes' fight to lose. Then we're going to go to the women's bantamweight division. We've got Ashley Evans-Smith returning after a long layoff, taking on Norma Dumont. I like Ashley Evans-Smith by decision. A lot of her fights do go the distance, and I think with the fact that she's been out of the cage for so long, I do think that she will likely get a decision as opposed to a finish. She has a huge edge in experience in terms of who she's fought compared to Norma, who's going to be making her debut. Her second fight in the UFC. She had the debut at featherweight. Caught myself there, but I really like Ashley Evans-Smith here. You could take her straight up, but the beauty here is you can take Evans-Smith by decision for plus money at plus 160. Definitely see some value there for Ashley Evans-Smith winning by decision. And then the other fight I like is also in the women's flyweight division. Another women's fight is what I was getting at. Gina Mazzani, Rachel Ostovich. You can get Gina Mazzani straight up at some decent value, but I like her inside the distance. And this is more of a fade on Rachel Ostovich. She hasn't fought since January of 2019. She typically does get finished in a lot of her fights. And if you look at Gina Mazzani, especially on her Instagram, she's in great shape, moving down a weight class for this one. She looks phenomenal. I think Mazzani's going to go out there and make a statement, and I do see her finishing Rachel Ostovich in this fight. And right now you can get her at plus 350 inside the distance. That prop alone, I think it's just worth taking a stab on. Nothing you bet too heavy, but I think Mazzani can go out there and finish Rachel Ostovich. I don't think Ostovich is UFC caliber, and I think Gina Mazzani has made some good adjustments, moving from Vegas to, Missouri to train at Glory MMA. I think that's been a great fit for her there. I think she goes out there and makes a statement and gets a finish in this fight. So give me Gina Mazzani inside the distance at plus 350. So I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you think of these props? What are some prop bets you're looking at on Saturday? Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at Lynch on Sports. Shoot me a DM. My DMs are open. Happy to chat about these prop bets. And also make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel on Odds HQ, where you will see my prop bets videos every single week, along with some interviews, fighter interviews that I do every single week as well. So I'm James Lynch. Hope you guys enjoyed the card this weekend, and I will see you guys next week.